What's up, guys? Welcome into the stream. Today we are playing a game called Mutant. It's brand new from EA, just came out. It's an RPG, weird game.
Is it crossplay? Yeah, but wouldn't that still be bad?
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's crossplay yet, but we'll figure it out. I do know it's an MMORPG style, so we're gonna have a blast with it. It came off EA. I get it free on my EA Play or Pro Play, whatever it's called. If you want that, you should go check it out. If you play EA games, get EA Pro. You get a chance to get a crack at every game just as it comes out. And this game is you're gonna get this one permanently. Games from THQ Nordic. It's kind of cool though. It's like you play furry animals, but you're in a quest mode. Well, can you grab me another random armor?
Yeah, but what about action? I don't know, Mother. Yeah, and then we'll have to see you tomorrow when he gets out of work because we gotta get the baby a ride home, so me and Susan, I guess.
Cute little nice, cute little nice, cute little nice. I know, you keep hearing that?
Alright, you said you wanted to go home. Let's go. You said you were waiting for me.
Love the granite.
Goes, yo, come on, I'm waiting for you. Like, okay. I gotta jump. Well, it'd be 6, but then when everybody's jumping, I gotta go. Huh?
Why would you have to cover it up? Why didn't you leave it open?
You close it when you want privacy, I guess leave it open
Why,
when you want to be nosy.
Like there's morning groaning up there?
I mean, you want to make sure you close it.
Like we're not gonna hear it?
Right?
Maybe it's to leave it open to get
Let me get into Battlefield and into the thing here and see if the Twitch update will, if I can.
One of your favorite things, Rumble?
Oh, I don't really care too much for the top because it makes it all
Oh,
fucking.
geez, they have carpet everywhere.
I like a bar.
Oh, look at the cute little thing.
It's not stocked though.
They won't want that because then they'll have to put money into it.
Oh, wow, look at all the fucking carpet, though.
It only has one fucking window, lady. She should like that. What do you think? It's the granite.
Okay, so we're updated now. Twitch is gonna tell you that it's Biomutant. I'm gonna have to update the titles on YouTube and Facebook for them to find everything, so that way it all comes up equal because it doesn't have the setting for everything else.
I don't like that couch.
So we're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go in one by one and change the video.
Take your fucking bath.
Keeping a lot on the list, maybe.
I'm already live.
What do you mean?
Don't go in the woods there, you're in Georgia.
Hope on the wood you
Add
get
to
sick.
stream.
I hear banjos. You got hurt now.
Alright.
I wouldn't want to live in the woods. I'm
Why
sorry.
is she so
Too
much
much
closer to
sticks.
space? Jesus. She looks like
Update.
she's
See the restriction because
I think Wolverine said
I'm too old to have kids in my stream. Thank you.
Motherfucker. Cocksucker. Yeah, you did. Where I wrote my pills. Ugh, my back. When are you putting the baby in these? No, that's for the little baby, isn't it? The new one? Oh, ha ha ha!
Biomutant. There
Yeah,
we go.
she can't get in those. Not outside the yard, she'd make a mess. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Head
I
over
did
to
get her in the
Facebook real
pool.
quick.
Her bathing suit don't fit, you said. Why don't you just take off her pants? Because it doesn't matter anyway.
Let me mute.
Take her little bathing suit off and then just wash her and put a new thing on her. That's all. Don't just use that water up here for her bath. That's gross.
Biomutant. There we
Yeah,
go.
she can't get in.
Biomutant. There we
Yeah,
go.
she Well, if it is, take the fucking thing.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
This has got to be done on the Frostbite engine. There's no way they can make this game without Frostbite engine. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's nice. That's my character, apparently.
Encode your DNA.
I think I got my phone. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh, I can choose what I want? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure if I got my phone considered. Good, that's it. Thank you. That's, yeah.
What the hell is this? Develop hybrid offshoot compensated lack of mental growth and fitness primal. Nimble anthropometric breed. Ooh. Oh, each thing has separate weird lines. And this one brings up a little bit more. Drops the melee though, but we'll play Rex.
Define your genetic structure.
What's the strength gonna do? I'll drop that down. Gotta bring the strength up in the melee damage. Let's do that. Lose it a little bit. Why not? 6%, 0%. Okay, so well, I guess 3% for luck. Well, whatever.
Choose
We'll see
a
what
genetic
happens.
resilience.
Biohazard, cold or heat? What do I want to choose? Oh no. So I want something like. Yeah, there we go. That sounds good.
Choose your first style.
Fur style.
Pick your main color.
Ah, so cool. Literally can edit every part of your little
Choose
character.
your detail color.
Cool.
Pick a sentinel.
I'm gonna go lay in bed, okay?
Look, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
That's what your character is. You can choose whatever skill you want. It's called Biomutant. I guess it's a new release from EA.
That's cool, though. I'm just gonna lay down, alright?
Alright, baby.
Set
Love you. Ooh, I can have a pistol, Deadeye, I can have a commando.
Psy-freak.
Psy-freak, that makes more sense.
Saboteur.
Oh, Will.
Sentinel.
Look at this saboteur. Look at his weapons are.
I gotta go to the bank and get some
Psy-freak.
I gotta pay you.
I want to do Psy-freak.
So I'm gonna
Psy-freak
see
chosen.
how much I have, so I might buy it.
That should be good, right? We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good.
Good choice.
Good choice. Player movement. Well, obvious.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already.
Oh, it's so cool. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you walk forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would
Because you can't deny what...
Remember, this is just the beginning of the end. Eventually, it'll be my way or the highway.
Somewhat dark. I chose somewhat dark. But you're a little rat. You can, like, customize them, whatever. That's kind of cool.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
They just led to the same damn place.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
This game looks kind of cool.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back
These
on
graphics
our
are
world
amazing.
and got lost in your
Pretty
own.
good job. My computer can run it with no
The
issues.
predator only grew stronger.
I'm gonna see how much I have in my body.
Oh, wow. Oh! Where's my own? That's so cool.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ah! Bio-mutant. Uh-huh.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
You think I wasn't there?
Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
What the hell just happened?
Blasting everything to bits.
Electronic module. Launch a weapon add-on, okay. Nice. I have electric bullets.
One hand after the other. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Ow. Ugh. Ugh. Ow. Ow.
You're low on health. Much better.
Nice. Huh. I could have used those. Damn it. Stupid me. Oh, shoot. Oh, you little bastard. Tab. Level up. What do I want to bring up? Luck. Let's bring up some more luck. That's so cool. What? Okay. Make sure we have a save. Definitely. Gear. What do I have? Ooh, soon he'll be able to be a health injector. Wow, that's kind of cool. The little bug right there can be a health injector. Are you in the bathroom? Oh, okay. evolutionary phase. Yeah. Ours have super elevate. Super evolve. Yeah. I will. I bet you I know how the evolution of Pikachu goes. Pikachu, Raichu, Ash's Pikachu. That's gonna be the ultimate evolved one. It should be Pikachu, Raichu, Ash's Pikachu. Holy crap, that world's pretty big. Oh, geez. That's only one sector I'm on? That's crazy. Okay, moving forward. What does he got? Ooh, food.
Sure useful.
Ooh, I got pills! Thanks for the pills. What's over here? Why can't that one open?
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Old world crowbar. Cool. Let me equip that. Gear. Inventory. Old world crowbar. That's cool. Common. Gear outfits. Little bug.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Ew. Nice. Learning to move. Without even looking for it. Ah, shit.
Orcs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. You can do this.
Cool. I kind of like this game. It's like a platformer and everything else. Whoa, he's dead. Oh. Oh. He's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Now he is. Ooh, some XP. Things. Where am I? Wait.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Huh. That's cool with me. Ooh, what's that?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Intellect 28, 10 moves. Three, two, one. Puzzle completed.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Yeah. Cool to know. Humans died, animals took over. Makes sense. Ah, shit.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
That would be okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
What? TV's on.
On the home stretch.
See what time. It's got the RPG, but it's also got the platform stuff. So it's like a mix, and I actually like it. And it's also got, what do you call that guy? Dante. Oh no.
Bullets everywhere. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. The scrap keeps piling up. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark. A facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Now. You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be... Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come. So, countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Now that you've seen the Nonno's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did... No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing...
Now they're showing it,
Puff at the
every
end
part of the map,
East
which
Route.
looks like it's a pretty big map.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goop Ride, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
I shut that off.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
That's funny. Wow. That was what? How long have I been going? 1 hour. And that was only just to welcome you to the game. That's funny. Hey, well, know that the first hour of the game is just pretty much training. Oh, Jesus. 1 hour and that was only training. It was just like Assassin's Creed. Literally the same way. That's so fucking funny. I'm like, oh, this game's pretty easy. And then all of a sudden it pops up and it's like, oh, by the way, welcome to the game. Oh, jeez. Well, game managed to keep me entertained for an hour, so clearly this is going to be fun to do. Let's go.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
First
Let's
steps,
see.
venture into the world. Oh, jeez. Oh, what is that?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Aw.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's out of date again. You must have missed something important.
Hello?
Good.
Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Drag them. Looks good. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Wonders why the Sifu would want to see you, but he'll let you in and give it a try. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. Says there has to be some dark so that light can prove its purity above it, and promises this will happen if you help them unite the tribes, defeat the World Eaters, and save the Tree of Life. He could only hope for you to do that, and is thankful you know what's right. That's a sign of strength. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even though you don't share their values, they hope you'll lead with mercy. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember. Says there's rumors about the bad you've done. Says you should take it easy. Says Noko is the best when it comes to critters. You'll see that when you meet her. Understands you have things to do. Wants you to understand the fate of the tree of life is our fate. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. Claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare they need to be seen to be believed. Suggests you take it easy. You won't strike a good deal here if you're in a hurry.
Ew.
Well spent.
So cool.
Heard you were a shy kid and is sorry to see you so warped now. Says you should take it easy. Wishes someone from the myriad bloodline like you wasn't so bent on snuffing out the lights. Understands completely.
Weird. I don't know why I wouldn't have they wouldn't just have words flashing across the screen what they're saying instead of just having a narrator. The narrator's weird.
Seems surprised you have to go. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Has plenty to do, so... Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows. Not sure if you're likable enough to be let in on it. Says you look trustworthy. Might as well tell you where it is.
Ooh. Thank you.
Wonders when you sleep. Most of those that are out... Understands you have things. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Didn't have much else to say, so...
No problem.
Let's see.
heck with them. Bodies are in there too. They just leave them. It's like, ugh. It's a little disturbing. I gotta go there. Shit.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Good for whatever ails you.
Ow. Ugh. Ugh. God, I'm on the way of that. Ow. Ugh. There's nothing. How the hell? Shit. I'm jumping. What the hell? I can't dodge it.
Running low.
Oh. Ooh, that was tough. Man. Ooh.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Oh, here we go again. Flashback.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets put. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can. The most important. It's time to focus on your training now. You won't need excuses. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you've found.
wakumo nasvaya.
He's all for renewal.
Padam wakumo nasvaya. Muksa u intabadan kali.
He can work
Hidlo intabadash.
says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Ooh, I gotta pee. So there you have it. You guys have seen Biomutant. The first couple hours. What? 2 hours of it? Yeah, 2 hours of the game. I don't want to spoil the game for you. Go out and get the game. The game's entertaining. It's fun. It's a little quest game. Kind of reminds me of a platformer plus quests thing. So it's pretty good. It's just a cool action RPG. So go check it out. And the best way to get it is with the EA Pro. Go over to EA.com, sign up for the EA Pro, and you can, get all the new upcoming games that are coming out from EA for completely free. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'll be back with another stream in a little while, but right now I'm going to end this one because I don't want to ruin the game for you. So I'll catch you guys later on.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. Wants you to prove that with some practice first. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. That's why you... Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. She's happy you appreciate what others do for you. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper,